We are very excited to tell you about a new feature we are rolling out on the 3D NatureConnect platform. This feature will allow you to add roles and shifts to projects. For instance, let's say you are having a weekend birding festival. You have lots of different jobs to fill and different shifts for each job. You will now be able to do this on 3D NatureConnect, enabling other users to sign up for the roles and shifts you created. You can also enable this feature on projects that you have already created and have been approved. If your project is in draft format, you can't add roles and shifts until it's approved. Your group admin will not be approving the roles and shifts, only the projects. Let's see how it works. If you are creating a brand new project, you complete the project creation page exactly as before. But now at the bottom of the page, there's an additional question. Will you need to create volunteer roles and shifts? To which you can answer yes or no. The rest of the workflow to create a project is the same. You submit the project for approval, and once approved, you can begin to add roles and shifts. Suggestion: if you want to take some time to create your roles and shifts, you could always make your project visibility private, which means only you and your admin can see it. Then you can take as much time as you want to add roles and shifts. When you are satisfied, you can edit the project and make it open. Editing it to change the visibility from private to open will send it back for review by the admin, but they will not see your roles and shifts. This is only a suggestion. You can certainly make your project open and then add your roles and shifts after approval. I've created a project called Page Nature Center Welcome Weekend. I made sure in the project description to let people know that I was looking for volunteers and described what I was looking for in the project description. It's important when you create a project with roles and shifts to give people who may join a heads up in the description that this project will have specific roles and shifts attached to it. My project was approved, and you can see it here in my dashboard with a new button that says Add Roles and Shifts. Let's get started creating roles and shifts for this project. After clicking the button, the new page opens to Add a Role. Click the button that says Add Role. Now the Add a Role page opens. I enter the title of the new role, Nature Center Greeter. I will add a description of what the task will require. And I enter the total number of volunteers I need to sign up for this role. Each time a person signs up, the platform will automatically deduct it from the total until all the shifts are filled and unavailable. After I create the role, the next page automatically opens to Add Shifts. If you do not add shifts here, you can add them later, but let's add shifts. When the Add Shifts page opens, you enter the information as required and click Create Shift. You can continue to add shifts or return to the Roles and Shifts page. Let's add one more shift. I've created 3 shifts for this role of Nature Center Greeter. Let's click back to Roles and Shifts and see what it looks like. You can see the 3 shifts I created under Nature Center Greeter. I can edit the shift or delete it if I have made a mistake. There is also a button to add another shift if I want to do that. We need 1 person for each shift, so a total of 3 people is displayed. I can sign up for a shift that I created myself, but first I need to go back to my dashboard and come back into this page in order to let it refresh. If you are a project creator, the button next to the project title will always say Add Roles and Shifts. If you joined a project that has roles and shifts, it will say View Roles and Shifts. I'm going to click on Add Roles and Shifts and go back in and sign up for one. You can see that now the screen has changed and there is a sign up button next to each shift. I will sign up for the 9 to 11:30 a.m. shift. I click Sign Up, then the sign up page opens. I need to click on the sign up button on this page too to be signed up. After you've successfully signed up, you receive a confirmation message on the page and an email that confirms that you just signed up for this project and this role and shift and the dates and times. Back on the Project Roles and Shifts page, you can see the numbers have updated after I signed up. Because 0 volunteers are needed for the 9 to 11:30 a.m. shift, other platform users won't be able to sign up for that shift. Remember I mentioned that you can always add roles and shifts to a project that you previously created, but didn't add the roles and shifts feature at that time? Here's my dashboard view again. Highlighted in the blue box is a project I created, but I did not add roles or shifts when I created it. You can see that it has an Add Roles and Shifts button next to it so that I can easily add the feature. Notice this is a function you access in Projects You've Created, the second section of your dashboard. As soon as I click Add Roles and Shifts, it tells me that roles and shifts are turned on. You will need to refresh your screen to see the feature enabled. How do you refresh your screen? Up at the very top of your screen, there is a circle with an arrow I have highlighted here. Just click that once and it will refresh your screen for you. Now the project I added the Roles and Shifts feature to is sitting up top with an Add Roles Shifts button so I can get started. Anytime a volunteer leaves a project or a role or a shift, the number of volunteers is automatically updated. If the project creator decides to eliminate a role or a shift, the people who signed up will be automatically notified by the platform. Let me show you how this works. In the Project Roles and Shifts page, I determine I don't need to have a shift from 2 to 5 p.m. After I click Delete, a new page opens to verify that I want to delete the shift and lists any users who have signed up to work the shift. When I change the drop-down to Yes, I want to delete this shift, all volunteers listed will be sent an email immediately telling them the volunteer shift they signed up for has been canceled. The email gives the details of the shift and the contact information of the project creator in the event the volunteer wants to reach out to the project creator directly. What happens if you want to delete the role and all the shifts with it? The same exact workflow. You can click Delete and the Delete Role page opens and displays all the volunteers who signed up for the shifts in that role. After you click Yes to delete the role, all the volunteers will be notified immediately by the platform. There are a couple of other features that are handy for big events with a lot of volunteers. You can print the project volunteer list. This prints each volunteer with their name, email, role, and shift they signed up for. You can also export this list. You can also print the sign-up list. You could print copies of this to take with you to the event and hand out to people to ensure everyone knows who is supposed to be working where and at what time. If you are a platform user and join a project that has roles and shifts, you will see the project under Projects You've Joined with a View Roles and Shifts button next to it. After you click the button, the next page opens to show you the roles and shifts you can sign up for. To sum this training up, we have added a new feature that allows you to create roles and shifts with projects. You can add this feature when you create new projects. You can add this feature after you've created a new project. You can add this feature to projects you've created in the past. Roles and shifts are created and added to the project after it has been approved. Group admins do not see roles and shifts and do not approve them. After you've created roles and shifts for projects, you can edit or delete them at any time. Deleting roles or shifts will trigger automatic emails to any volunteer who signed up. If you joined a project that has roles and shifts available, after you click Join, there will be View Roles and Shifts button next to the project in your dashboard that you can click and go to the sign up area. If you have any questions at any time, just reach out to me, Susan Page, at shpage@3dnatureconnect.org. Or if you forget my email, from your dashboard, just click the Help, Contact Us section and we will get back to you. I hope you enjoy the new feature and look forward to talking to you soon.